Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna go ahead and pick some cards to see what's going on in this connection. How's your person feeling about you? What would they say to you? Where is this headed? And any other messages we can get from the cards here. Before getting started with introducing the piles, I did want to let you know that I have a Patreon where I give you self-concept affirmations to manifest your specific person or just love in general. There's so much on the Patreon. I give you neuroscience facts about manifestation, law of assumption, and I also have a guide out on my Etsy that you can use to manifest specific person, soulmate love, new love, just love in general. I also have multiple one-on-one manifestation coaching packages, and I also offer in-depth tarot readings as well as subliminal. So if you're interested in any of these services, check out the description box below where you can find my website. You can sign for those services through my website. And yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with introducing the piles. So here we have pile 1 with the Amethyst. Here we have pile 2 with the Tree of Wisdom, clear quartz, and here we have pile 3 with the rose quartz, or nope, sorry, root chakra stone. I don't know why I said rose quartz. For some reason, like, okay, you might not see it on the camera, but I like the light right outside is slightly pink because of like the clouds, so I just said rose quartz, but it's the root chakra stone. But if for some reason you're just like, okay, rose quartz, that sounds cool, I'm gonna watch that pile, that's fine too. By the way, you can also watch multiple piles. Don't feel like you're restricted to just watching one pile, because sometimes the pile might not resonate, or sometimes like sometimes two piles have like very similar messages but just in different fonts. But yeah, anyways, go ahead and pick a pile or multiple piles based on what you feel energetically drawn to, and if you haven't already, check out the timestamps, okay, and we will see you in your respective reading. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. You all picked this Amethyst, so we're gonna go ahead and pick some cards to see what's going on in this connection. How's your person feeling about you? What would they say to you? Where's this headed? And any other messages we can get from the cards here. I'm gonna go ahead and pick from the Visions of the Soul deck to see what the general energy and messages are here, okay? So we got regeneration. Yeah, I'm seeing here with this regeneration card, you guys, like, you are doing so much inner work on yourself that you're literally opening yourself up to love in its highest form. For some reason, I channeled the higher heart chakra. The higher heart chakra can actually do a visualization, so it's a triangle, okay? So the tip of the triangle is like at the top of your head, the crown chakra, and then the rest of the triangle will be on your clavicles, right? Like the clavicle bones, or like, maybe you can even think like, shoulder to shoulder. So envision a triangle between your head being one of the points, your right shoulder and your left shoulder. If you do this visualization, like, you open yourself up to higher love. And this is a great heart chakra visualization exercise. I actually saw it on Gaia, Gaia. It was a YouTube video, and I forgot what his name was, but basically, he has a whole series on Gaia where he talks about sacred geometry, which is really interesting, because actually these cards are related to sacred geometry. Again, they're called the Visions of the Soul meditation portal cards. But I do feel like, I feel like the both of you are going through some sort of like cellular regeneration, okay? Like, you are going through some sort of like just renewal and rebirth, okay? And regeneration, let's speak about cellular regeneration for a bit. So I feel like you could be eating healthier, going out, getting more sunlight. There's a lot of ways cellular regeneration can happen, when you breathe, when you meditate. That actually is really good for your cells. It's really good for your health. I do believe there's some sort of like link behind breathing and getting rid of like cells that like don't serve you anymore. Oh my gosh, I wish I looked more into this before making this video. But I know, like, when you fast, actually you replenish the cells within. So there's like, we all have cells, right? Like, we all have like trillions of cells in our body, and it's like within those cells there's like the good and healthy part, and then there's like the trash part, right? Like sometimes when you eat like junk food, and maybe like sometimes like we all at some point have inhaled like toxins, right? So it's like some of these cells have like toxins in them, but it's like when you fast, what happens is like, you know, you get rid of like the toxin part of the cell and you're left with like the good healthiest parts of the cell. So yeah, you know, that's just something that I'm seeing here, like cellular regeneration, replenishment, rebirth, new cycle. Okay, I'm getting like meditation, fasting, or even like abstaining from certain things. I feel like this person could be doing that on their end. Okay, this person is really healing, growing, evolving. Like I feel like something's happened that kind of shook up their life a little bit, and it's causing them to go through like metamorphosis and change. And you probably can understand because you've been there. Okay, like whenever you've had your spiritual awakening, you could have, you know, had it via a dark night of the soul, right? Like there's certain things that needed to come out within you that you've been like keeping stored for so long, right? And this reminds me of like EFT tapping. Like it's a healing modality, right? It's like we all have like stored trauma, stored emotions, right? And it's like they have to come out one way or another. Like that's why some people practice yoga to get the chi or prana flowing, right? Exercising, right? So like when you exercise, like, you know, you do get, there's like energy within your body that flows and comes out, which is why exercise is always really good. I don't know why I'm thinking of like all these like healing modalities. I'm just seeing that there is a lot of healing going on behind the scenes. This person is going through a lot. You know, they are trying to heal, improve, trying to be a better version of themselves, trying to really escalate, elevate, get the most out of life. And, you know, even get rid of like ancestral trauma. Okay, like I definitely feel like, you know, this person was bound to certain things that their parents could have done, or you know, like some of the things that their ancestors have done, and they're trying not to be like them, or they're trying not to, like, you know, take the bad parts of that and, you know, like pass it on to like newer generations. Like that's something that, like, you know, they're really careful about, like not repeating. Like they want to break that cycle of trauma. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and pick some more cards. We got intuition. Yeah, so I do feel like, you know, this person's intuition was pretty spot on. Maybe they have water sign placements, or you do. Like the both of you are very connected to each other's energies. I feel like they're really intuitive. Like they kind of have a certain like impression of your impression of them. Like they think that you're thinking certain things about them. I feel like maybe this person kind of thought you were judging them a little bit. I feel like maybe this person thinks that they need to be a little bit better in your eyes. Like I feel like they kind of, for some of you, I'm channeling that they may feel like, okay, like they've completely lost respect in your eyes. Like maybe you told them that, or maybe like I'm seeing something happened where maybe like you kind of indicated that, or like you just weren't really showing them that much validation or something like that. I feel like they still respect you. They still hold you in high regards. Like if you're thinking they're judging you, actually you might be judging them more than they're judging you, and they might think that like you're kind of judging them a little bit, but also they kind of understand why. Like, because they could have recently been faced with a situation where, like, you know, you were them and they were you with, you know, someone else, or in another situation. Okay, in another situation or something like that, and they're just like, oh, now I realize that. Like, you know how sometimes that happens to you too? It's like maybe when you do some reflection, you're just like, oh wait, yeah, I can't believe I acted that way, right? So I'm seeing that, like, you know, certain things are coming to light about this person's behavior and who they really are, and you know what they can do to fix that within themselves. Oh my gosh, we got the higher heart chakra. Yeah, I was channeling this in the beginning of the reading. I swear I had no idea this was gonna pop up in the reading. Okay, I literally just shuffled the cards beforehand, and I never look at the cards. I just go into the cards like yeah, like blindly. So yeah, higher heart chakra. I do feel like you're opening yourself up to higher levels of love, like deep unconditional love, which is a very beautiful, like, you know, space to be in. Okay, so that's really cool. I'm gonna go ahead and pick some cards from the pocket tarot deck to see what other messages we have here. Yeah, we got the Four of Pentacles. I'm seeing here that you and them are fixated on your energies, on each other's energies. I don't feel like this person is over you whatsoever, even if reality is showing you otherwise. We got okay, the Six of Wands, metamorphosis. Yeah, I noticed there was like a blue butterfly here as well, which is so beautiful. But I am definitely seeing that there is like a lot of healing, like, you know, just because of this healing taking place, you are going to be experiencing the connection that you really want. Six of Wands is like a victory, like victory, success over your emotions, over, like, you know, the realm of love, like being successful in the realm of love. It's like maybe you could be experiencing success in other aspects of your life, and you're just like, oh, I just want this to work out in love already. And I do feel like that is something that is coming your way. You are destined to live a very good, happy, fulfilling love life, hence this higher heart chakra. You are actually going to be reaching like new, higher, deeper levels of love that some people may never reach in their life. So if you feel like, certain aspects of your life are being delayed, it's not a delay. It's actually just you trying to become the best version of yourself so you can manifest the best version of love, okay? Because this love that's coming into your life, like, oh my gosh, like, you are going to be like couple goals, okay, like with this person. And I'm seeing here that, like, this person's going to love you so deeply and unconditionally. Like, all the cute stories you've been reading about other couples, all the cute images that you've been seeing, like, this person is going to come in and give you that and so much more, okay? So yeah, we got Temperance. So this has to do with balance, harmony, okay? So it's like finding that balance and harmony within yourself is really going to help you find that with someone else, right? Which is, that's been the theme of this reading. I feel like that's exactly what's going on here. And then we got the Wheel of Fortune. I'm seeing that you are destined for, again, success and abundance, and this is headed towards a very positive direction. It's like, yeah, you may have had to do a little bit of waiting, a little bit of struggling. I believe I'm like channeling this quote. You don't have to necessarily resonate with it, but it's like, suffering is the quickest path to enlightenment, okay? Like the Buddha said that, and I'm not saying we should normalize suffering to reach enlightenment or happiness. It's just a quote that I like channeled. If you are going through some kind of like hard times or dark night of the soul, I'm definitely seeing that things are going to be looking up for you. Okay, so we also got here the 9 of Wands. Okay, 9 of Wands. I'm seeing here like, oh, look at this. This is an intense looking card here. This is, oh no, this is the 9 of Swords. Yeah, 9 of Swords. Yeah, this is like anxiety, like feeling anxious. Like maybe you've been having trouble sleeping, or like, just waking up. Like you feel a little bit of anxiety, and maybe that's been the case on their end too. But we got Chariot, which I like to see as victory over emotions. Okay, like success, victory, happiness, triumph. Okay, like this person wants to come in and win you back, win you over. So it's like all this anxiety that you're gonna, that you've been feeling, just transmute that into like momentum. Okay, so I'm seeing like the energy is gaining momentum, like you're going to be receiving the love that you so rightfully deserve and desire. Okay, we also got here the 7. Is that the 7? 1 2 3 4 5, no, yeah, 7 of Wands. So it's like, this is about timing, and it's like things are happening in the right time. Like this person's going to come back when they know they have a lot to give to you, when they know that they'll be able to be the best version of themselves for you. Okay, so yeah, this is very exciting. I'm going to go and pick some cards from the Soulmate Love Messages deck to see what other messages we have here. We got here, I know how strong you are, yet I feel so protective over you. Yeah, it's like they want to protect this connection. They want to protect you. They want to nurture this connection. We also got I love you. This person does have a like very strong feelings for you. They do love you a lot. I feel at home with you all. Yeah, this person, I feel like, just loves being around your energy, loves being around your, like you in general. You have beautiful vibes. You're like really easy to get along with. You're just someone that, has changed their life for the better, and they have a lot of love and respect for you. And this is something that, like, they want to like, I'm seeing like long-term commitment. Like they want to build with you, they want to really grow with you, which I think is a beautiful energy space to be in. We got your honesty and vulnerability scares me and allures me at the same time. The sound of your laughter is like a drug to me. All like, this person loves like seeing you laugh, hearing you laugh, seeing you smile. Okay, they want to make you laugh. Okay, so yeah, anyways, this is what we got here. I really hope this helps. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I do want to let you know that I offer in-depth tarot readings as well as manifestation coaching, and also custom make subliminals. So if you're interested in any of these services, check out the description box below where you will find my website. You can sign up for those services through my website. And yeah, thank you so much. Love and light. Hi pal 2, welcome to your reading. You all picked this Tree of Wisdom Crystal Quartz. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and pick some cards to see what's going on in this connection. How is your person feeling about you? What would they say to you? Where is this headed? And any other messages we can get from the cards here. I'm gonna go ahead and pick from the Visions of the Soul, Meditation and Portal cards, Oracle deck, to see what the general energy here is. Okay, so we got spiritual power, infinite awareness, a manifestation. Okay, this is so exciting. I really love this combination of cards. It's so powerful, so strong. I'm definitely seeing here, you guys, with this spiritual power, you have been tapping into your spiritual power. You've been taking your power back. You've been connecting with your personal power. Okay, I'm definitely seeing you've been setting like healthy boundaries and standards in your life, because you're at that point where you are just not accepting like anything that's less than the life that you desire. You are just not accepting, mind my language, but like BS. Okay, like, and you've been setting boundaries, you've been setting standards, you've been standing on business, you've been like, communicating more, but also at the same time, I feel like you know how to like you know how to like tap in your spiritual power by going within, which is a very beautiful energetic space to be in. So it's like sometimes like when you don't like confrontation. I don't know why I couldn't say that word. I feel like that's the thing. You don't want confrontation. You just want like your relationships to be happy, easygoing, peaceful. Okay, but I'm also seeing like at times like, when you want things to change, like you're thinking, okay, you know what, like instead of like saying anything, I'm just gonna manifest that it changes. And I really do feel like by doing that, continuing to manifest, continuing to tap into your spiritual power, you are strengthening your faith muscle. And I feel like that's being reflected in the form of this connection. If not right now, it will at some point. Like this person is going to be coming forward and showing you like, okay, you know what, I'm ready to be with you. I'm ready to reflect the best version of myself back to you. It's like, because you're stepping into your power, this person's going to be, coming in and reflecting that side of you, that part of your psyche that's like, really deeply tapped into the spiritual realm, that's transcended, circumstances, limitations from, the physical realm. Okay, for some reason I channeled this quote: time is an illusion caused by the perception, time is an illusion caused by the perception limitations of the third dimension. Okay, so I feel like something to do with time. Okay, like if you feel like this is taking a long time, in a way it's good, because it's like, this person is coming back to you like the divine version of themselves. Okay, not even best, but like the divine, most mature, amazing version of themselves, the way that you deserve. Okay, we got infinite awareness, so you do have infinite awareness. The question is, where are you putting your awareness towards? Where are you directing your awareness? What are you focusing on? What are you concentrating on the most, right? So yeah, I'm seeing here that like, it's almost like your person is saying like, hey, focus on the good aspects of me, and that's what I'm gonna give you more of. Okay, because that's exactly how the universe works, right? So attention flows where your energy goes where your attention flows, or something like that, right? But I'm definitely seeing that this connection is called on you to tap into your spiritual power. That's like, I think the 4th time I said that. Okay, I swear, every time I say that, affirm. Like, you know how there's like that drinking game, every time someone says this, take a shot. Like every time I say tap into your spiritual power, affirm. Promise you'll get your manifestations ASAP. But I am seeing that like, yeah, this person has caused you to tap into your spiritual power more intensely than ever before. Like I feel like, you really, really want this person still, after everything that's happened, everything that's transpired. You still feel like there is some sort of hope for renewal. You just cannot seem to give up on this person, and I feel like that's because they haven't given up on you. Again, you have manifested people in the past, you have liked people in the past, you have watched tarot readings on maybe other people in the past, but it's like with this person, it's just like I feel like you've been stuck on this person for the longest, or this has been like the most intense connection that has really, really like made you like kind of almost like forced you into change. It's like, this caused a dark night of the soul, which like wherever you were in your spiritual journey, it catapulted you into that next step of your spiritual journey, which caused you to raise your awareness, raise your consciousness. It's almost like this person saved you from yourself. Like this person, or this connection, you saved you from yourself. Okay, it's like this person's shadow, which was a reflection of your shadow, saved you from drowning in those shadows. I remember hearing something about how awareness is light, and shadow is like your unconscious self. So it's like because of this connection, you were really called to go in and work on healing, like unconscious traumas, things that you've been the things within, like all these stored emotions and energies that have just been within you for the longest time. Like you've really been working on healing that, growing past that, transcending again like circumstances that no longer serve you, transcending the physical plane. Maybe you've like transcended like your physical body even. Maybe you've been like maybe you've had like an out of body experience, or I'm seeing like sleep paralysis or something to do with sleeping, like in the dream realm. You've really been you've been getting a lot of like insights and tapping into your intuition through that, or like maybe you've been meditating, doing breath work, and you've had like not necessarily like out of body experiences, but it's like you realize like you are not your physical body, like you're your mind, your awareness, your consciousness. Maybe you've gotten into like deep trance like states. Maybe you've been like looking at like mandala art. That's a good way to like hypnotize yourself. Okay, self-hypnosis or something like that. I'm just seeing that like this connection has really like skyrocketed you into like the next realm, the next dimension, the next like awareness of consciousness, the next like level of consciousness here, which is so cool. people, okay? Like I feel like this is like one of the best things that you could you know, someone could like teach you. And again, it's just you teaching yourself, because technically they're you pushed out, but it's like, you know, you met this person because you were ready to like, you know, go into that next phase of your life. And yeah, let's go and pick some cards to see what's going to happen with this connection. I mean, are they meant to stay in your life, or was this just a lesson, or you know, what's really going on here? Okay, so we got the Daughter of Swords. This is like the Page of Swords. I do feel like they think about you a lot, like you live in their mind rent free. They could be stalking you on social media, okay? You're still very much connected, okay? Like you're very much connected by thought. You know, I'm getting like Mercury energy here, some Virgo, Gemini energy here. Someone could have this with Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Hermit. Yeah, I do feel like the both of you could be in hermit mode right now and not really speaking to each other, because yeah, this person has been like, you know, focusing on themselves. Like hermit has to do with like going within, being in solitude to gain like insights, intuition, right? And then we got the Father of Wands. Yeah, so this is like the King of Wands energy. I do feel like this person's very passionate about you, but it's like this person also has a little bit of like, not necessarily like selfishness, but they did put themselves first a lot, and you kind of did notice that. Like they were kind, caring, compassionate, but like it's like, you know, there's certain traits that this person embodied that you're just like, wow, like, you know, maybe I should kind of be a little bit more like that. And I feel like, you know, your energy could be representative of or the Hermit could be representing your energy here. You know, you're wise, you know how to be alone, you know how to like rely on yourself, okay? Like self-reliance, okay? Yeah, so I'm definitely seeing here that there's a lot that you have taught each other about each other, okay? Just by like being yourself. It's like maybe you didn't even like say like, hey, you know, like just by being yourself, like they learned a lot by being in your energy, okay? It's not like you necessarily preach or something. Well, maybe you do, but it's like, you know, I just feel like you have a lot to say, a lot to share, and they think you're really wise, and you've gotten a lot of these deep spiritual insights by, you know, being by yourself. And I feel like that's, you know, sometimes where you really thrive, like when you feel kind of like off, like, you know, just having that alone time to recharge and recuperate, you know, really actually helps strengthen your relationships, because at that point, like, you know, you're able to like feel more comfortable within yourself, and that really siphons off to your relationships in the best way. We got Daughter of Wands. Yeah, this is like the Page of Wands, so I do feel like you're going to be getting like a, you know, a message soon, like good news, okay? Something that you've been wanting to hear. So I do feel like in regards to this connection, where this connection is headed, it could go either way. I feel like this person definitely was a catalyst for your growth, and it is very possible that you could end up with this person. It just really depends on like, you know, your interest in this person, because I feel like your interest levels have been wavering a little bit. Like at times, like you feel kind of like disgusted by some of the things that this person did. You're just like, ew, like what, like, you know, but also at the same time, like, you know that this person's been better than other people in your life, other people in your past, right? But also at the same time, you're just like, you know, maybe I deserve better. Like maybe I'm what I'm seeing here is that this person was relatively better than some of the people in your past, but it's like they weren't that great. But it's just like maybe you kind of like put them on the pedestal just because the people from your past were so bad that like your standards were like on the floor, okay? So then this person came into your life and they did more than these other people did, and you're just like, oh my gosh, so this person's amazing, like are they the one or something? But it's just like then you did some like retrospective analysis. You were, you know, you started thinking about things, and you're just like, maybe they weren't that great. Like they were relatively great. Maybe they did raise the bar when it comes to love and relationships, but it's like you still like you feel like you deserve better. Like you feel like you deserve way more than you've been allowing. And I feel like this person kind of showed you that like maybe without even telling you, they kind of showed you like, hey, you deserve so much better. It's like maybe if you told this person that like they thought that, you know, that you thought they were doing like, you know, you thought that they were doing a lot, or you thought that like, you know, they were better than like your exes or something. It's like this person like kind of wants to tell you like, hey, like I'm so sorry, like, you know, you've been through such bad experiences, like I can't believe like you think I'm normal. I thought I was like a like average person. It's like it's almost like, you know, they feel like they did respect you, they did treat you really well. I do feel like they have a lot of respect and love for you, but it's just like I feel like the entire universe like wants you to do better, and like wants you to really like want better. And like that's the thing, like you could still be with this person, but it's like you have to tell yourself, what is it that you want? Like, you know, what do you want out of love and relationships? What kind of like treatment do you want? And don't stop until you get that. You know, it's like, again, this person raised the bar for you, but now it's like you could be at the point where you're just like, okay, should I continue to manifest this person? Because I know some of you are manifesting this person. Should you manifest a better version of them, or should you move on and just find someone that, you know, will treat you really well, that you wouldn't have to even manifest because they just know what to do from the beginning, and they just act that way from the beginning, right? Yeah, so I mean, it's up to you to do what you want. But yeah, let's just say, you know, it's either or. But you know, the thing is, like, you have to get decisive. You have to get really clear on what you want, and that's what the universe is going to give you. That's what your higher self is going to give you, right? Like, the universe, higher self, whatever you resonate with. Yeah, anyways, I'm going to go and pick some cards from the Soulmate Love Messages deck to see what else is going on here. And yeah, like, I also have a Patreon, so if you're trying to manifest this, like, person, okay, I'm going to give you some self-concept affirmations to be able to manifest love, whether that be specific person love in general, okay? Do join the Patreon. It's a group of like-minded people that are manifesting the same things. So yeah, you know, I'm definitely here to help. If you have any questions, you can even ask that on the Patreon and I will answer them. I can give you one-on-one guidance. And yeah, let's see what's going on here. I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Soulmate Love Messages deck. Wow, so this is how real love feels like, okay? So I feel like this is real love. Like, what they felt was real. Like, you did so much for them, and maybe, like, at the time, like, I feel like they did appreciate you, but, like, they could have done more, or, like, you just wish, like, this had gone in a different direction. But this was real, okay? This wasn't just in your head. We got so many things reminding me of you. It's crazy. I never believed in soulmates, and then I met you. Like, I feel like this person had kind of just, like, point blank given up on love, and then they met you, and they're just like, wait, wow, love does exist, you know? And this is, like, true deep love. Like, I feel like sometimes, you know, people can, like, fall in love really fast, or, like, you know, they'll like meet someone and be like, oh my gosh, I'm amazed by you, but it doesn't last. There's no, like, substance there, right? Like, you can feel, like, something, like, really intensely for a person for, like, a week or two or a month, but it doesn't last. But with you, it's long lasting. Like, I feel like if you have earth placements, or, like, maybe some of the placements in your chart that you think are detriments are actually some of your biggest strengths, okay? Because you can harness them into stability, okay? You can activate them to gain momentum, or, like, you know, continue momentum. I keep hearing the words like momentum, like you're on this path to manifesting, like, you know, real, true, committed, deep love. So that's a really beautiful, energetic space to be in. And yeah, I really hope this reading helps. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. Do you want to let you know that I offer in-depth tarot readings as well as manifestation coaching and also custom mix subliminal. So if you're interested in any of these services, check out the description box below where you will find my website. You can sign up for those services through my website. And yeah, thank you so much. Love and light. Hi Pod 3, welcome to your reading. You all picked the root chakra stone, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and pick some cards to see what's going on in this connection. How's your person feeling about you? What would they say to you? Where is this headed? And any other messages we can get from the cards here. I'm gonna go ahead and pick from the Visions of the Soul, Meditation, and Portal cards deck to see what the energy here is. We got creation. So yeah, I'm seeing that you are creating a new reality. You are shifting your awareness so that you can be in the reality that you desire. You are raising your consciousness higher than you ever have before. Like, you've known about the law of attraction, spirituality, metaphysics, law of assumption, manifestation, and now you're actually utilizing what you've been learning to manifest your dream life, okay? And I feel like this person has been a catalyst for your growth. This is the message that I've been getting. I even got this message in pile 2. So I'm definitely seeing that you're learning to create. I'm seeing something to do with mudras, okay? Like, you know, there's like certain mudras you can make using your finger. Your fingers are actually electrical conduits for energy, right? If you do certain mudras, that will impact, you know, other areas of your body. Like, certain mudras will help with breathing, certain mudras help with talking more confidently, okay? You can definitely look that up. I'm seeing, yeah, you know, certain people will use this mudra during, like, meditation, okay? Certain mudras help with, like, you know, liver, like, kidney stuff. Again, like, it's so powerful. Definitely look this up. Yeah, but I'm seeing here that you met this person, okay? Like, I feel like this person came into your life for you to be able to go deeper into your spirituality and connect with your higher self on a deeper level than ever before, because I feel like that's what, like, makes you happy. That's what makes you, like, you know, fulfilled. That's what truly fulfills you. I feel like, you know, as much as, you know, you could be very logical oriented people, but you really do benefit from seeing the world through a different lens. You like seeing the world from a spiritual lens and a logical lens, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that, because I mean, it's good to, like, be logical so you don't go into, like, spiritual psychosis, of course. But I'm seeing here that this is something that, like, you know, like, I feel like this was something that you were craving. Like I feel like your higher self was saying like, hey, like come to me, come back to me, you know. And like I feel like you had to meet this person so that you can meet your higher self. And like once you meet your higher self, you will meet the higher versions of other people. You are literally going to be experiencing heaven on earth. Okay, you're going to be experiencing like on this physical plane, you're going to be experiencing higher vibrational experiences, the best versions of people, including this person. You're going to be experiencing deep committed love. Like, you know how you could be in like the vicinity of someone, like you could be like literally like 10-20 feet away from people. I know, like, you know, I take the subway, right? I'm in New York City, and it's like I will see a woman with like a ring on her finger, and I'll be like, wow, you know, or like I'll see someone with you know, just my point is like the subway, right? Like there's all kinds of people in the subway. You could be in the, you know, physical vicinity of each other. There's like homeless people on the subway, there's like married people on the subway, there's like rich people on the subway that are taking, you know, the subway because they just like the experience, you know, those like finance bros, all those like big shot like bankers. Believe it or not, I still see some of them take the subways, maybe tumble themselves or something. But like, yeah, I mean, and then yeah, my point is that you could be in the physical vicinity of all of these different types of energies. Okay, so like that's the thing. Like if you want heaven, you have to create that on earth by cultivating your mindset, by doing whatever fits you personally to be able to achieve, you know, higher levels of mind, higher states of mind. Like some people will use spirituality, some people will use exercise, the gym, some people, you know, there's all kinds of things that people can do. But since this is a channel about spirituality, I'm seeing that like you're really harnessing the power within. You're tapping deep into the power within, and you're realizing that there's so many layers within you, and you're able to, like, you know, really go deep, really go inwards, and you keep finding more and more about yourself. You keep learning more about the universe, and it's a never-ending journey, but it's beautiful. And it doesn't have to be hard. It's like you know, it doesn't have to be hard to manifest this person. It doesn't have to be hard to manifest love. You don't need to keep going through, like, you know, suffering after suffering. I know some people think that, like, oh, you know, once you tap deep into like the subconscious mind, you open like a Pandora's box of suffering. It doesn't need to be that way. Okay, seriously, as much as darkness, like, you know, as within so without, right? If there's a lot of darkness, there must be like that same amount of light. If you have gone through a lot of darkness, you are going to be experiencing light. You're going to be experiencing something good. But it's all about where you shift your awareness. Okay, that's what creation is. Actually, technically, you're not even creating, you're just shifting your awareness. Everything's been created, but you're tapping into the Akashic records and tapping into you know, the reality you desire by harnessing the Akashic records and harnessing that which, you know, has already been created, but that which that, you know, you actually want to live and experience. Okay, like you are shifting your consciousness for the better. So that's a really beautiful energy to be in. I keep saying that a lot. That's a beautiful energetic space to be in, because everything really is energy. Yeah, so we got higher consciousness. Again, you're tapping into higher levels of consciousness. You're activating that. Okay, I know sometimes when you talk about this, people might look at you like you're crazy, but it's like, I mean, I feel like for a lot of you, you're actually very successful. There's so much that people look up to you for. Okay, like you're successful in the material realm, but also like in the spiritual realm. There's just something so beautiful about your energy. Like you live in people's mind rent free. Like you're successful in like all realms. Okay, so material realm, spiritual realm, the astral realm. Okay, and you're just elevating, you're just getting better, you're just growing, you're just like, you know, like you're reaching new levels of awareness by shifting your consciousness. And I really feel like, you know, this person triggered that within you. This person, I feel like once you reach this higher level of consciousness, you're also going to be experiencing a much better version of this person. But I'm also seeing that this person, you know, maybe like I'm seeing like there's a little bit of resentment here. Like I feel like maybe you feel a little bit like resentful towards this person because of like the things that they did or said, or like maybe that they didn't do. And like maybe like you've been noticing like their social media activity or something, and you're just like, what the actual heck? Right, like we've been there. It's like sometimes like they don't even do anything to you, but you're just like, ew, like why are they doing this? Like, you know, you're very observant. Like you notice, like, you know, what people are doing, what people are up to. Like you've like, you know, social media, you know, like, you know, maybe like cyber stalking or something like that, right? Like you're very smart, and I feel like sometimes it's like your awareness can either be your greatest power or your greatest detriment. And I feel like, you know, with this person, you're going to be experiencing a much better version of your person the more you tap into these higher levels of consciousness. And also, I know I say this in my readings, that like, you know, you could be vibrating higher than your person, but the thing is, if you want to experience love, if you want to experience true love with this person, you know, you have to see them as equals. You have to see them as, okay, like, you know, I'm on the pedestal and they rise up to meet me there, okay? And they think that, you know, like they're inspired by you. They want to be like you, okay? Like, if you keep thinking that, oh, I'm better than this person, oh, they're behind in their spiritual journey, this, that, they're going to keep showing you more of that. So maybe that was the case at some point, but that doesn't mean they can't catch up, right? They want to catch up. I feel like they crave someone like you. They crave your soul. They crave the depth that you have to offer. Yeah, we got the Well of Dreams chakra. Yeah, I definitely feel like, you know, you've been communicating through the dream realm, through the astral realms. You could be getting more messages in your dreams, so be sure to write them down as soon as you wake up, okay? I feel like your dreams are just like, you know, your subconscious mind communicating with you, right? So yeah, I'm definitely seeing I'm seeing that, like, it's their dream to be with you, okay? Like, again, they crave you. I feel like they feel like you're someone that can take them to that next level, that, like, higher level. So yeah, let's see what else is going on here. I'm gonna go ahead and pick from the Pocket Tarot deck to see what other messages we have here. Yeah, so we got here the Seven of Cups. Yeah, this is like the options card. Like, maybe they did have options, maybe you had options, but I feel like you keep going back to each other. I feel like none of these options are really truly fully satisfying you. Your heart's still with them, their heart's still with you. Your souls are still interconnected. Maybe you even tried cutting the cord, but you just can't, because, like, I feel like the connection here is just so strong. But yeah, we also got here the Two of Pentacles, okay, metamorphosis. I'm seeing here, like, balance. It's like once you strike this inner balance within, everything will just flow smoothly. Like, I feel like, you know, this person could have been tied down with, like, all of these responsibilities that they had. Maybe someone could be, like, the firstborn child, or, like, maybe someone has a child, or they just have a lot of responsibilities to their family, okay? But I'm seeing here that this is something that, like, is contributing to your ascension. And I feel like because you're ascending individually, you're going to be ascending as a couple as well, okay? So we also got here the Emperor card, okay? So with this Emperor card, I'm seeing that this person is going to come forward and take responsibility for everything. Like, you know, like, I feel like this person's going to take accountability. This person's going to show that they can be the best version of themselves, okay? Like, I do feel like this person has a lot of you know, drive and motivation and ambition, and it's like I feel like you make them want to tap into that within themselves. So yeah, that's a really positive message. And they're also really passionate about you, which is, you know, like, I mean, seriously, like, they, like, when they think of you, they're just like, oh my gosh, like, flames everywhere, flame, spark, passion, okay? Like, they're just very, very attracted to you, but they're attracted to your demeanor, vibes, like, you know, just the person that you are. Yeah, we also got here the Justice card. So it's like, you know, this person wants to come in and make sure things are fair, things are balanced, that, you know, like, they want to offer you more. Like, I'm seeing, like, marriage, like, legal contracts. Like, I mean, they want to solidify this connection. They think you're it. They think you're the one, okay? I'm seeing Aries energy, Libra energy, some earth sign energy here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, okay? But mostly, like, yeah, like Taurus and maybe, like, Cancer, Scorpio energy, yeah, and Aries, Libra. Don't worry if you didn't hear you or their signs. It has more to do with the energies. But I do feel like, you know, maybe things have been a little bit tough right now. Maybe you have been feeling a little bit demotivated, but I feel like things are just gonna, like, things are gonna change out of nowhere. I'm seeing, like, drastic changes, long-lasting changes for the better. It's like sometimes when you receive nothing, your full manifestation just comes in all at once, which is so amazing, and it feels so satisfying. Trust me, I've been there multiple times, and the wait is worth it. It's well worth it, okay? Anyways, I'm going to go and pick some cards from the Soulmate Love Messages deck. While I do that, I do want to let you know that I have a Patreon where I give you self-concept affirmations to manifest your specific person, okay, or just, like, love in general. We also have a science challenge going on where we harness the power of the group, okay? We harness the power of the collective to amplify and accelerate your individual manifestations. And I also offer in-depth tarot readings as well as manifestation coaching. I have a couple of packages, so you can check that out. And yeah, anyways, let me go ahead and read these messages from the Soulmate Love Messages deck. We got, I am so grateful I met you. Are you sure you are real? I daydream of our future together. Your voice has a therapeutic effect on me. I could listen to you for hours. This person thinks, like, you're so amazing to talk to and be with and be around. And they do daydream of you, and like, they fantasize about you a lot, okay? Seriously, they're so passionate about you, and they are grateful to have met someone like you. It's like you kind of just, like, appeared out of nowhere. like they weren't really expecting this connection to like go anywhere, or like, you know, they weren't expecting anything to go anywhere because of where they were in life. But I feel like you changed their mind just by being yourself and showing up as yourself. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the reading right here. I really hope this helps. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. And check out my website if you're interested in manifestation coaching, tarot readings, subliminals, and I will see you all next time. Thank you so much. Love and light.